Welcome to our iHeartCountry album release party. My name is Wayne D. The new project, Georgia, is out a little bit later tonight. If you are listening or you're watching along with us, social post, hang out, hashtag iHeartJasonAldean. First of all, congrats. A new album is a big deal, right?
Yeah, man. You know, we've been working on this album for a long time. That was kind of the one, I guess, one of the good things that came out of the quarantine bullshit thing, you know, and so was that we had a lot of time to go in the studio and kind of work on this record, and we just kind of kept finding songs that we wanted to record, and one album turned into two, and here we go. So yeah.
Speaking of this being a two-part project, obviously you're from Macon, Georgia, showing a little love to the hometown, home state.
Yeah, always.
But you live in Nashville, Tennessee now. Is there maybe another collection coming, Album 1, Nashville 2, Tennessee?
No. That just kind of takes a cool factor out of it there, man. Everybody knows Nashville, you know?
True. Did you do both chapters at the same time? I mean, obviously it's one album at a time, but knowing what you wanted to do with this, did it work out that way?
Yeah, man, it was, you know, we went in and cut all these songs as part of what we considered one album. You know, and all of a sudden we had 10 songs that we liked, then we had 15, then we had 20, and then it was like, you know, we've never done a greatest hits record. We've never done a live record. And so we wanted to kind of incorporate both of those in this album, kind of, you know, have a new album plus almost like a greatest hits live record on top of it with some of the live songs. And for me, being my 10th album, we just want to do something special.
When it comes to what you decide to record, like we're not hearing everything you've worked on over the last year plus, how do you pick what to record and what goes on the projects?
You know, for me, it's a process of finding songs. I mean, when you're looking for songs for an album, you listen to a ton of songs. My producer is a big part of that, Michael Knox. I mean, he's got songs coming in for him, and I have songs coming in for me, and we just kind of put them all in a pot, you know, and start listening and start tossing them away. And, you know, the ones that kind of stand the test of time are the ones that end up making it on the album. And, you know, and I also never overcut songs either. So out of all the albums I've done, I might have cut maybe one or two extra songs that you guys have never heard. Everything else we've always put on an album. So anytime we go in to cut something, we know it's gonna make the record.
On the first half of this two-part project, you worked with a lovely lady. Y'all might have heard of Carrie Underwood before. That song went on to win an iHeartRadio Music Award, but after doing a collaboration like that, and it's just such a massive success, did you think, well, Georgia's coming along, maybe, what you up to, Carrie, round 2?
No, I don't want to go to the well too many times there, man. But, you know, those songs are special. They don't come around every day. And two of the writers on that song are two of the guys in my band, Tully Kennedy right here, Kurt Allison right here. These guys, they were two of the writers on that song, and they went in specifically to try and write a duet. They didn't know who it was for. Because I'd kind of wanted to put a duet on this album, but we didn't have the song. We kept trying to find songs that maybe we thought would work, and it just wasn't working out. And so these guys went in specifically to write a song for that. And the next day they sent me the demo of If I Didn't Love You, and I immediately started trying to get in touch with Carrie because she was the voice I heard on that song. And luckily, you know, it worked out, and it's been a huge song. So thank you guys so much for making it so big this year.
So tonight we're celebrating Georgia. I want to rewind just a handful of months. The album Macon, usually you don't get one single off of that, and then here's a new album, and we're already talking about a new single on that. Do you think, since this is a project you meant to give us together in a two-part, will you go back to Macon for another single, or is it all things Georgia?
I feel like it's a good possibility. We're going to kind of bounce around to each record, you know. I mean, here's the thing, too. Here's the thing. Anymore, you know, used to, you put out an album and it would kind of do its thing for the next year and a half, and then you would drop a new record. But the way, you know, fans listen to music now, it's like they want more music more often. So as the artist, it's like we're trying to figure out how to do that where it makes sense. And so for us with a double album, it was like, all right, well, here's part of it, you know, hang out with that one for a few months, and then we're going to drop the second half on you. But we're going to kind of bounce around on singles and kind of go back and forth between the two albums.
That's very cool. I can't wait.